Something more?
There's one more thing. I would like for you to co-create with me and maybe fine-tune me a little bit because my life is so much fun. I would like somebody to have fun with me, that maybe we have family, do all this stuff together. That isn't there yet. And I know it's gonna be there, and it's like I have this feeling like it's like really, really soon, but it's not there yet. And I'm like, God, I have tons of fun. And what I hear constantly is, God, you have a lot of energy. I'm like, yeah, I need that. I like that. I love that. Up here's great. You should either come up or get out of my face. And when you're like that, it's wonderful because people will either bring themselves to your level or higher than what they're at.
Well, now think about what you just said to us, and this is a good process for everyone. You are talking about being in a situation where a lot of people come through your experience, and they are varied in the way they feel. Life has touched them in different ways. They are having different relationships with their own inner beings, but what brings them to you is a business, something that may not have so much to do with how you're flying in any moment as the place that you're standing. In other words, you're in customer service, you're there to assist, and so in your own words and experience, you have shown yourself how you can be consistently feeling good regardless of the parade of people who come through your life experience. And in your words and experience, in the majority, not all, but in the majority of cases, either they rise with you or they don't, but in either case, you don't notice. So if they come with you, you fly a little with them. If they don't come with you, you fly a little bit on your own. That's okay. Exactly the same thing. That's what you got to do relative to this other subject. But it isn't quite what you are doing yet, because you're saying, get out of my face. Come with me or get out of my face. Now, you're not doing that at the counter in the hotel. Someone comes up, get out of my face.
No.
Get out of my face. Because the stakes don't feel that high, do they? In other words, you know that whether they're happy or whether they're not, it's not that big of a deal to you. But with a relationship, you've got this bigger piece of criteria going on, and so you're playing the game differently with one thing than you are with the other. When you play the game the same way with both things, you'll get the same results with both things.
Okay.
That was really good. You heard it?
It's like I just need that clarification of just what exactly okay,
Well, so let's just back up and say it again. So people come to you when you are in the hotel, and some of them are happy, some of them are not, some of them are ornery, some of them are not, some of them are belligerents, and all of them want something from you. And so how do you maintain your consistent?
Well, it's not that. It's more of like, where is this person? I know he's there somewhere.
So you're looking for...
I'm not really looking for anything. I stopped doing that.
Well, you said, where is this person? So it implies that you're looking for something. Or, what did you mean?
Yeah, to have fun with. Like, all the time.
Say again?
Like this person to have fun with all the time.
And sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. But do you have fun anyway? You said you do.
I do. But I would like a little bit more of like, hey, like, let's maybe have like a real relationship.
Oh, now you're talking about the relationship. We're talking about the people at the counter.
Oh, no.
So tell us about that. That's what we want you...
That's what really, yeah.
Well, that's what we want you to tell us about, because that part is working.
What? The work? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so explain to us why that works. How are you able to maintain your alignment regardless of what they're bringing to you? Because this is the subject that this seminar is all about. How are you able to maintain your alignment regardless of what they bring to you?
Because I'm happy.
Are you faking it or do you mean it?
No. Oh my God, because I have this deep sense of like just appreciation.
All right,
love.
so can you transfer that over? Pretend that you're at a desk where potential lovers and life partners are coming up, and it's the whole variety of them. How do you maintain your connection with Source when there is a dud there? How do you maintain your sense of alignment? How do you do it? What do you do?
Next. Next.
But you're not saying next at the hotel, you're saying, I accept you as you are, and I'm maintaining my alignment regardless of who you are. And that's what you want to do relative to the relationships. I accept you as you are, and I'm maintaining my alignment regardless of who you are. I'm happy with you as you are. I'm happy with the relationship as far as it's going, as it's the not needing that condition. You see, we thought it was remarkable as you began here, and you were talking, and sincerely you were talking about what it's like for you in your work and how you have learned to maintain. It was a learned behavior, but you've learned to maintain your alignment no matter what. And this is what we wish for all of you relative to everything, that you're able to maintain your alignment no matter what. Don't need this red hot minute for what you're getting in a conditional sense to be everything that you need, because you're steady enough, you're sure enough that you're not needing them to make your perfect day. You've already made your perfect day. You've already made your perfect life. You are already in your perfect world. You are already enjoying your perfect environment. You are already tapped in, tuned in, turned on. And so then as the passing parade comes, you are appreciating and loving every one of them for the way they fit in. Really good. Really good.
Yeah. Thank
really
you.
Good. Yes, it is.